My fellow gem hunters, welcome to another episode of Vibe and Time over here at Coinbase, guys. And before we get started today, go ahead and hit that like button. Go ahead and share this with a friend as well, and subscribe to the channel. That way you stay up to date to all the latest videos that we put out at Coinbase. And then also, guys, at the end of the video, comment down below and let us know what you thought about the video. Today, we're going to be in another hot topic. We're going to talk about a letter from the Coinbase CEO that he put out yesterday, and some of the things that possibly happened for this to lead up to Coinbase laying off potentially 18% or essentially 18% of their workforce. So I'm gonna go ahead and share my screen here. We're just gonna jump right into it today, guys. So here we are, we're right here on it. And today I shared that I made the difficult decision to reduce the size of our team at Coinbase by about 18%. He said here that they kind of grew too fast. Have begun to operate less efficient in our new size. It will take us some time to adjust to this new scale before growing again. So they put some key programs in place to try to minimize the impact on our affected employees. And then you had a message here, and we'll jump into this a little bit. You guys can go in and read it if you want to. What has changed? Economic conditions. So maybe signaling a recession, managing costs, managing our costs is just trying to make sure that they have enough to keep going. Grew too quickly, need to manage expenses, maybe overspending. That was some of the things that we're going to look into today. Increase efficiency and who was affected. So it was funny because they had actually put out like a tweet, or he had put out a tweet like a month or two ago saying that, everybody there at Coinbase was busy. So that's why people shouldn't be waiting for responses about everything. And they were hiring a lot of people, and then they went ahead and rescinded a lot of those job offers. And now they're signaling they're going to be, they're going to be signaling to lay off 18% of the workforce. And it's like, well, what was happening? I think maybe the company was over earning because when they were this stock first dropped, they were earning about $2 a share. And in 2021, they were earning about $16 to $17 a share. And then this year, obviously, they're going to take a loss, right? And we know that, like, what he's saying here is that they couldn't. You see it here that they couldn't. They can't make any money at that size. Like when the things this far over IPO, and now it's 80% down from the IPO. It's just something we got to take into a consideration, right? But you have two people. You have a Kathy Woods, aka the Miss Kiss of Death, who's telling people this is the buy signal for Coinbase, and then you have a Jim Chano saying, "Hey, this is the time you should have shorted it already," and he's potentially saying this could go down to the teens because he thinks that it's overvalued, and mainly because they don't. He says that really 79 tokens on the exchanges is being audited by the SEC. So maybe some of it has to do with that. We don't really know, but like this was a company got really far over its basis points. I think they got it to 300 basis points at their all-time high, and now they're going to have to get this thing back down to under 100 basis points because the Fed's tightening up. So they're going to have to get this back down under 100 basis points. This is going to make them downsize, and like I said, I don't know where this can potentially end up, but I think there potentially could be a little bit more downside to come because we haven't even seen the quantitative easing starting to really tighten on these companies yet. So, it could be a tough time for Coinbase. Hopefully we don't see many more layoffs, guys, but I wouldn't be surprised. I think there's going to be a lot of big exchanges that, are on these, especially these stock exchanges. If you're a big crypto exchange and you made it to a stock exchange and you're trading there, you guys they're only trading they're making fees. That's where the exchanges make their money. So if you're there and they're holding you to this low basis points of 50 or 100 basis points, I don't know if it'll be a lot of room for the team to operate at that size. So and I think we read somewhere that they had, I think, 1,250 employees in the height of the bull run. So we're going to keep watching out for this. I did want to bring you guys a lot of information that I had found out about it, just watching it over the last 2 weeks. But I thought it was really interesting that he came out and said it on Twitter, and he didn't get a lot of backlash. It was a little bit of backlash. Some people called him a clown. But the one funny thing that I did see was Crypto Bit Lord. We'll listen to what he says here. So, kind of in a funny way, he's saying, they should take a pay cut, right? One thing that was interesting that came out about all of this was, that were raised a lot of red flags for people saying that they wanted to short the stock is that, it came out that the four owners had been selling the stock from the time that it came out till I mean, well, not at the time that it came out, but since it came out to the current date of $1.2 billion. And, a lot of that was probably locked up, from the lockup period. But, it's been a lot of speculations on both sides of that, but it's definitely caused that stock that, like I said, dropped by 82% as of Thursday's close. So that was last week. But, this is just something that, in 2021, we see that this opened up at $381. So, if people are saying this could get down to the teens, a la Jim Chanos, I'm not sure, man. Like, I'm not sure. You have people who have big positions there, Charles Schwab, and some other guys. So we'll see how it goes. Like I said, you got Kathy Woods, so maybe ARK Investment Group as well. So I'm not sure, guys, but we're going to pay attention to it. If you were affected by this layoff, there are some other crypto exchanges that are hiring. I did see Binance put out something, as well as I think it might have been Gemini. But yeah, guys, make sure you're definitely staying up to date on your news, guys. Come back here again tomorrow. We'll be here again, bringing you the latest and greatest. We don't like to bring you so much FUD, but guys, we're in a bear market, and these are some of the things that come along with it, and that's some of the things we have to pay attention to for when we're trying to find the bottom, or we're trying to keep DCA in. All right. So till next time, guys, 5 and out.